Hey, how's it going, everyone? Thank you for tuning in to another video. I just wanted to make this video because another one bites the dust. Another one bites the dust. Deandre Ayton. I think it was less than 2 months. I think about 2 months ago. I was busy talking about Zion Williamson getting basically an adult star pregnant and being, caught up with that Mariah Mills girl and all that stuff. That was like a whole messy situation, like, happening throughout the summer. And now, pretty much, I think, what was it, yesterday, 2 days ago? You find Deandre Ayton, another number one pick. I mean, what is it with these number one picks, man? What is it with these number one picks? Because Zion was the number one pick, I think, in was it the 2018 NBA draft? Oh no, the 2019 NBA draft. And Deandre Ayton was the number one pick in the 2018 NBA draft. So Deandre Ayton, he was found online. In fact, he was posted online by this another adult star by the name of Katt Leya. He was posted by another adult star by the name of Katt Leya, as you can see in the video that's happening right now on screen, and basically confirming that the two of them are a thing. They are dating. And yet again, it's another situation where you find a rich basketball athlete getting into a relationship with an adult star who is honestly, at this point in time, I've like I said in the Zion Williamson video, I don't blame these corn stars because these guys are idiots. These guys are truly idiots. You are a basketball player. You are earning millions, hundreds of millions. I mean, in DeAndre's case, like, I'm probably going to put it up after, like, I'll screenshot how much he's earning, but I think he's earning somewhere like in the 140 million dollars contract. He has 140 million dollar contract over the next 4 years, if I recall, with the Phoenix Suns. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, you think it's a coincidence that all these adult stars are coming your way when you have a 140 million dollar contract in your bag? Come on, dude. Come on. Can you just be like, these guys, they really don't think, man. They really don't think. And you would think with all the stuff, I mean, we have all the proof, from the PJ Washingtons, from the Zion Williamsons, to the LaMelo Balls, and now we have Deandre Ayton to add to the list. These guys just don't get it. I mean, these guys literally have the blueprint on how to avoid this nonsense in the likes of LeBron James. LeBron James, get a wife, have babies with your wife, enjoy life with your wife. No one's going to care if you're hooking up or sleeping with your wife. Do as you please. But now when you're with these corn stars, you find it's a situation where, would you really be surprised in the next, let's say, month? Let's say before the end of the year. Let's say if you're here before the end of the year, would you really be surprised if by the end of the year you find a situation where Deandre Ayton has knocked up Katt Leya? Would you really be surprised? And then give it another year in between there, you find Katt Leya is demanding child support or saying that he wants to get a divorce, and she's going to take all his money. So all that 130 million, she's going to be entitled to like half. So she's going to have the biggest payday of her life. And then Deandre Ayton is going to come to us trying to be like, oh, guys, look, woe is me. Have sympathy for me. I'm like, no. These are the consequences of your actions. And this is, do you know how you can tell this is the same playbook? Look who posted this on social media. She posted this from her Snapchat. Why? She has everything to gain from it. She is an adult star sleeping with a famous number one draft pick in the NBA. A man that is in the NBA. I mean, like, in the NBA, he had a pretty bad year, but overall, when it comes to centers in the league, he's one of the better centers in the league. That's why he's earning 132 million dollars a year. $132 million a year. I mean, $132 million contract. There's a reason he got that. They're not just giving that out to anybody. But then she posted on her Snapchat because she gets all the clout. She's sleeping with him. All her girlfriends are going to be like, girl, you're sleeping with DeAndre? Shit, what? And then her follower count is just going to go up. She has everything to gain. He has everything to lose. And I think to myself, and I'm like, it's the same stuff we hear again with Zion Williamson. You find I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, dudes, why do you guys keep falling into the same trap? I mean, like, what is this? Like, honestly, like, this is where I now say to myself, I'm like, look, the people around these guys, whether it's from their family members, whether it's from the Phoenix Suns, the team, your boys, like, I mean, where is the support? Like, I mean, I know for a fact, if one of my boys was telling me that, hey, yo, I'm I'm about to date an adult star, I'm about to do this, I'm about to do that. I would advise my boy. Ultimately, at the end of the day, these are grown ass men. They can make decisions for themselves. 100% agree. But you have to at least give them and say like, hey yo, I don't think this is a good idea, and here's why. Give them the facts like A, B, C, D. This is why it's not a good idea. And then if they still want to date the adult star after that, hey, they're grown ass men. But we know how this playbook goes. It's been going like this for decades at this point, ever since the 80s, going all the way back to the 80s when the Showtime Lakers, you find all the Showtime Lakers, they're busy hooking up with adult stars back then. You find that they're getting adult stars knocked up, adult stars, they're coming for paychecks. In the 90s, it happened in the 90s. In the 2000s, it happened in the 2000s. In the 2010s, in the 2020s, and long into the future, it's going to keep happening. And again, Deandre Ayton just joins the list of all these NBA players that are just hooking up with these women and, you know, basically throwing away their money. And like I said again, I don't blame them. If it ain't broke, don't fix. She is about to get the biggest bag of her life, literally without having done anything. The fact that she is known to hook up with Deandre Ayton is just going to boost her stock, and it's just going to decrease his. So like I said, she has everything to gain, he has everything to lose. I mean, I ain't even mad at her. She's not the problem. She's just she's playing the game. Shout out to you, Katt Leya. Shout out to you. You well done. Well done. You played the game. You played the game. Deandre Ayton, you're a fool. You, Zion Williamson, all you people, fools. But you know, that was pretty much. I just wanted to quickly talk about this because I just woke up and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, again? And what is it about number one draft picks? It's always the number one draft pick. Why is it the number one draft pick that's busy doing this nonsense? Man. You see, this is why I say sometimes, you know, like when you look at the likes of LeBron, when you look at the likes of Kevin Durant, even the likes of Steph Curry, we shouldn't take it for granted that these NBA players, they come into the league. You don't think there are tons, millions of women throwing themselves at Steph Curry, LeBron James, and all that stuff? But then you find that they have their wives because probably they also realize that, look, I'm probably safer being in a marriage than being out there in the streets. Because when you're a single NBA star, how can you even know that people are genuinely into you for you? But you find with these guys, they got their girls before they became the superstars that they are. LeBron and Savannah, high school. I think they started dating when they were 15, 16, dating. You find Ayesha Curry, Steph Curry, they started dating in college, back when nobody really knew Steph at all. Like, Steph was so under-recruited that most of the D1 colleges didn't even pay attention to him. So you know it's genuine between them. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Here we go again. Hey, but thank you all for tuning into this one. Let's see how this one goes. Would we be surprised if she gets knocked up? No. And he's not going to be the last one either. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Cheers.